Good morning. Last class we discussed dry corrosion. In this class we are going to discuss about wet corrosion. Wet or electrochemical corrosion. Wet corrosion occurs under the following two conditions. First one is when two dissimilar metals or alloys contact with each other in the presence of aqueous solution. Second category is when a metal is exposed to varying concentration of oxygen or any electrolyte. Mechanism of wet corrosion. Under the above conditions, one part of the metal becomes anode and another part becomes cathode. At the anodic part, oxidation or dissolution of metal occurs. So metal undergoes oxidation process to forms metal ions plus 2 electrons. At the cathode, in cathodic part, reduction reaction occurs which depends on nature of the corrosive environment. First one is acidic environment. If the corrosive environment is acidic, hydrogen gas is evolved. So 2H plus 2E minus gives hydrogen gas evolution occurs. So in the case of the acidic environment, hydrogen gas is evolved. In the case of the neutral environment, if the corrosive environment is slightly alkaline or neutral, hydroxide ions are formed of O2 plus 2E minus plus water molecule to form oxide ions. Thus the metal ions from anodic part and the non-metallic ions from the cathodic part diffuse towards each other through conducting medium and form a corrosion product between both anode and cathode. Hydrogen evolution type. All metals above hydrogen in the electrochemical series have a tendency to get dissolved in acidic solution with simultaneous evolution of hydrogen gas. This is the diagram for hydrogen evolution type corrosion. So automatically acidic environment ion undergoes oxidation process. So Fe2 plus ions plus 2 electrons ions are formed. So 2 electrons are combined with hydrogen present in the acid to form hydrogen gas is evolved. When iron metal contacts with non-oxidizing acid like hydrochloric acid, hydrogen evolution occurs. At the anodic part, iron gives Fe2 plus ions plus 2 electron minus. At the cathodic part, the liberated electrons flows from anodic to cathodic part where hydrogen plus ions gets reduced to molecular hydrogen, that means H2 evolution occurs. The next one is absorption of oxygen or formation of hydroxide ion type. The surface of iron is usually coated with a thin film of iron oxide. However, if the oxide film grows, some crack will form and the anodic areas are created on the surface while the remaining part acts as a cathode. When iron metal contacts with a neutral or slightly alkaline solution of an electrolyte, in the presence of oxygen, hydroxide ions are formed. This is the hydroxide ion formation types. So Fe2 plus ions plus 2 electron minus in the presence of oxygen and the water molecule, hydroxide ions are formed. At the anodic part, ion dissolves as Fe2 plus with the liberation of electrons. At the cathodic part, the liberated electrons flow from anodic to cathodic part through metal where the electrons are taken up by the dissolved oxygen to form hydroxide ions. So of O2 plus H2O plus 2E minus gives 2 hydroxide ions. So Fe2 plus 2 OH minus gives FeOH twice as in the form of precipitate. If enough oxygen is present, FeOH twice is easily oxidized to FeOH thrice, a rust is formed. So FeOH twice plus oxygen plus water molecule gives FeOH thrice. The next difference between chemical and electrochemical corrosion. Chemical corrosion means it occurs only in a dry condition. Electrochemical corrosion occurs in the presence of moisture or electrolyte. Chemical corrosion, it is due to the direct chemical attack of metal by the environment. In the case of the electrochemical corrosion, due to the setup of a large number of cathodic and anodic area, Chemical reaction is the homogeneous, electrochemical corrosion is the heterogeneous process. Chemical corrosion products accumulate in the same place where the corrosion occurs. Electrochemical corrosion, the product forms elsewhere. Chemical corrosion is self-controlled. Electrochemical corrosion is a continuous process. Chemical corrosion follows absorption mechanism. Electrochemical corrosion follows electrochemical reaction. Thank you.